flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achek. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Dart going to throw here on second down. Now he'll run it. And he'll get down, avoid the hit, and gain about 7, setting up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And third down just became a lot tougher. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
Okay, ready? Hey, Lion! Heavy! Son, touch!
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. Strong running there. Pushing his way forward to gain a couple.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Return there, picking his way up past the 35 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chain. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. That's David Collins on the stop. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 41.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. On 2nd down, Dart moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Third down and 9. Gun, here comes Dunn. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On the ground, here is A-Chain. To the end zone. Come on, A-Chain. Touchdown, Lions. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, Lions!
They go play action for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. He's in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Eagles.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
That ties the game at 7. Set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 10. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 2. That's quickly out to Jefferson. And a whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing is Dart. Over in the crash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, one of the Lions in there to get on it, and Detroit keeps possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. That's a short one. Caught by Bowers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Detroit.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his best.
And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. From the 31, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. On the handoff, it's Garendo. Good blocking to the 15. To the pylon, he's in. Isaac Garendo. Touchdown, Detroit.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score Lions 14, Eagles 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go, 13, Luke. Brad on the right. Go. Easy. Silver.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Hey, I'm gun.
They'll go again with Hall. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 9.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
All right, let's go. That's the same right.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. Now He's loose down the right sideline. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It is a big play for the Eagles. A pickup of 44 yards.
Heavy. Hey, run. 11. 13, Luke.
The Lions called their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll run. It's Hall. A short game. Down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Red. Let's bring it. 11, again.
One more time, they give it to Hall. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter, as they will see what they can do with this third and goal.
Hey, think right. It's on time.
Lawrence now. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
the Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go.
Here's a give to Achek. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Play fake. Now Dart moving to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes banned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On first and 10, it's Achek. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Big Johnny Newton there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Dart exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A pickup there of 28 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Give to A-Chang, heading right. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
19 tight. They smash. 18 wrap. 79 Broncos.
Throwing. Dart. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. Well, that helps to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Cougar 19. Smash.
He'll try and run it here. It's A-Chang. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So Chase McLaughlin will come in and they'll try a field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Lions move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, go. Toka's hot. 11. Hey, kill. Silver.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
All right, let's go.
The handoff. Here comes Hall. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
It is 3rd and long.
On red. Hey, Soko, hot. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's their punter now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Here comes a return. And he'll get a few yards on this return. Up past the 15-yard line.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On the handoff, this is H.A. And mark him down up beyond the 30. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On the run to the right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of shotgun. It's done. That's caught by Bowers. And he will score. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Lions. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Red on red. On this side. Agate. Here we go.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Kayvon Thibodeau taking him down for the 1st sack of this new campaign.
Hey. Gone. This side. Think right.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Hey, go. Hey, sub 13, Lou.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. to a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Hey, kill! Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko, hot. Here we go.
Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Go!
Here's Lawrence to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as the clock is stopped at 20 seconds to go in the first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
On red. Hey, tomato.
Now here's Lawrence. Quick hitting slant there. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
And it's third down.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. Out comes Matthew Wright to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Wright's kick is good. And the Eagles are able to get it back within a score.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On first and 10, here is Dart. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and Quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10.
Hey, Lion!
They go play action for Lawrence. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10.
Hey. 13, Lou.
Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
This will be returnable from his own 15. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Play action, it is Dark. He'll air one out for Palmer. He's got it! And he will dive into the end zone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Lions will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Red on red. 30 left. Focus, hot. Here we go.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a second and 9.
On red.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Open man is Mooney. He's got it. A gain of 17 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Yeah, and he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, run! Son,
To throw is Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
Try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike, well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Crazy. Past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions. 35 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be 2nd down. From the pistol, here's Achek. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Lions 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Forced out wide. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. Going to lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart looking underneath for Achek. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one intercepted. It's the linebacker, Zaven Collins. Still going. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play that make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achek. And this will be a Lions 1st down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
15 yards on the the play. That's good for a Lions first down.
Here's Dart. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will score. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Detroit. That is second touchdown now here in the season opener. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Second down, Lawrence. Toward the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Philadelphia.
Sink right. Decent 24. Done. They say hot. 13 loop. Loop. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence now. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Ready? First down, Eagle.
Go. Hey. 11 Agate. Hey. Ginger. Silver.
On the option. Here's Hall. The struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D-tackle is just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Hey, Soko, hot.
Lawrence now on second down. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Third and a yard.
Red on the red. Son, hot. Heavy. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter. Here we go.
Off play. He'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Hey, kill.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing it.
In trouble, and down he goes.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offense is spent all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
On rep. 30 left. Done. It's hot.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Hey, go. Take right, open. 11. Here we go.
Throwing now on third and long. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Go, let's go.
Lawrence throwing on fourth down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Here we go. Like it. Check smash.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chain. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Dart going to throw here on second down. That's caught by Harrison right side. Now inside the 25. That one flips the field. Big chunk play as he goes out of bounds. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards.
First down at the 21-yard line.
Here's Dart on first and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He's looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And that will lead to a second down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing third and long. Out of a shotgun. It's Dart. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Detroit. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
taken down after a gain of 7. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
Brings up second and 2 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, I'm going.
To throw is Lawrence. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
he's lost the football. And the Lions have come up with the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
On play action, it is Dart. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Now Dart. Flush to his right. That is hauled in at the 5. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. Throwing again, Dart. He's got his big tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Detroit. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Lions are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard run.
Hey, Lion! Hey, change the time! Here we go.
It's first down, and it's called. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Hey, let's go. Turn. It's hot.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Take right open. Go.
Lawrence to throw for it on fourth down. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he's going to have the Eagles first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down.
Red on red. Son,
They go play action for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Second down, Lawrence. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Kayvon Thibodeau. What a start to the season. His third sack here in week 1.
Lisa 24. 11. It's on. Go. Silver.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
Okay, ready?
Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long.
Hey, run. Hey, kill. Hey, center. 13, loop. Go, let's go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Lions are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll fire one. deep for Harrison. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions stretch things out even further.
Makes the score Lions 59, Eagles 24.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? On red.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Hey.
They give to Hall. Finding room across midfield. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
59, Eagles 31. Matthew Wright set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll bring up second down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's going to try it here again. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good. For the Lions, first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. The throw is Dart. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Now we're going to get a timeout, somewhat pointlessly called here with 3 seconds to go in a game that has already been decided. Here's Achane. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. Short kick taken at the 17. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So